Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Monday Morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. In the pre market this morning, stock index futures, commodities, and cryptos are all trading higher in the pre market on Monday morning. Now, there is a lot of news coming out this week. I think the biggest one to come out is probably going to be jobless claims on Thursday, but we do have news coming out every day. Nothing really in the pre market on Monday morning of any significance. Now, the VIX made a new high for this move on Friday before pulling back. It did not close below the previous day's low. On Monday, we're looking for a close below 1675 to give us a new sell signal. And that, of course, would be supportive for higher stock prices. Now, the US dollar index moved up on Friday. We saw the euro come down. Canadian dollar has been on a sell signal since Tuesday. And then the Japanese yen came down hard on Friday, but no change in trend there. Now, the bond market was trying to help prop up the stock market last week, but it apparently just was a place for money to move out of the stock market into the bond market. And bond yields came down last week. That should help the stock market, but it hasn't really shown too much evidence of that over the past couple of days. Now, when we look at the NASDAQ 100 actually opened at the $500 level. It opened at $500.13 on Friday, right on the price target, big round number. But also, we saw the equal weighted NASDAQ also open up at our price target. The target is 128.13. We opened at 128.04. And the next generation NASDAQ opened at our price target of 30.47, and it opened at 30.50. So, quite an interesting day on Friday. We got a nice big bounce. We did not close above the previous day's high. It does show up as a weak bullish reversal signal. We're looking to see if we get fall through to the upside from here. The pros are not in control at the moment. We are trading higher on Monday morning, but we are trading higher several days last week before the market rolled over. So we'll just have to wait and see if we do get any fall through to the upside. The first thing I'm looking for, of course, is a close above Thursday's high. That would be the first sign something new is happening. We're not trading up at those levels in the pre-market this morning, and you can see we're quite a distance away from generating a new buy signal on Monday. Now, Bitcoin's in the news. They were talking about it over the weekend, and it is currently trading up in the channel. So with what we're seeing in the pre-market this morning, if we get fall through to the upside during the day, we may end the day on a buy signal. We'll just have to wait and see. And of course, if that happens and we see buy signals in the major crypto stocks, I'll put those up in the video if that happens anytime this week. Now, looking at commodity ETFs, no major trend changes, I don't think, from Friday's trading action. There's crude oil, there's gasoline. Now, natural gas is sitting right on the edge. We needed to close below 2047 on Friday. We closed at 2034. So technically, we are back on a sell signal, but we are trading higher in the pre-market this morning. So I may not want to take that sell signal. Looking at the price of copper, we're on a sell signal right now. Gold is up $34 in the pre-market. It probably will fill that open gap there, but we're still going to end the day on a sell signal. We've got palladium and platinum on sell signals at the moment. And of course, the price of silver is already on a sell signal, so no change in trend from Friday's trading action. Looking at the TSX most actives, we'll just work our way through them to see when we get a new trend change at all. There's the TD Bank running up, hitting our next price target on Friday. No change there. No change for Great West. We had a big reversal in the Royal Bank, a huge wide bar day on Thursday, lots of volatility there. And then we came right back up into the channel on Friday, looking for a close above $171.47 to put the Royal Bank back on a short-term buy signal. Then looking at Enbridge, we're back on a buy signal as of Friday's close. And as we continue to scan down here, there's almost a sell signal on Friday. We saw Barrick trade through the lower channel line throughout the trading day, but came back at the close and closed just above the lower channel line. So on Monday, we're looking for a close below $25.52. And last up, I think we've got Air Canada and no joy there. It doesn't look like the pros are interested in coming back anytime soon. So I think Air Canada is going to continue to languish over the next few trading days. Now, moving on to the U.S. most actives, and I don't think we're going to see any trend changes here from Friday's trading action. A lot of stocks look like NVIDIA. We made an intraday low and then reverse going into the close, closing near the high of the day. Certainly nowhere near Thursday's high, that's for sure. Then we had NEO come down, new low for Lucid on Friday, a new low for this move for Supermicro on Friday, and a new low for Tesla on Friday. Now, when you look at the panic zone chart for Tesla, you can see that we had several opportunities where we should have bounced and started a new uptrend, bounced and started a new uptrend. And you can see it's just a series of failures. We are down at the bottom of the panic zones. There are a couple of open gaps over to the left here. The first one, the top of the gap, is holding us in check. And so far, we haven't broken down. So we're looking to see if we can come down and fill that gap, which would take a move down towards 250 to do that. And so that could be the next target to the downside for Tesla. It doesn't look like it's going to happen on Monday morning. There's a new low for Palantir on Friday. Intel's been trading in the channel the past couple of days, generated a sell signal on Thursday, came back in the channel on Friday. Looking for a close on Monday above $24.58 to give us a new sell signal. TeraWulf had a nice update, trading back in the channel, looking for a close on Monday above $4.46. There's a new high for Lloyd's Banking on Friday, inside day for American Airlines. Then Rigetti still on a sell signal, no change there. Apple had a wild day on Friday, huge move down, looking just like NVIDIA, and then a huge move up at the end of the day, and it almost closed above the previous day's high. So we'll have to wait and see how it works out. We're looking for a close on Monday above $244.77. Of course, if you take that buy signal, we're still dealing with 250 as a major area of resistance for Apple. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. Friday was a wild day, didn't really change anything. It could be the start of something if we get a higher close on Monday. We'll just, of course, have to wait and see. But things are looking bright and cheery in the pre-market on Monday morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Tuesday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.